am Jam, and welcome to my channel. I think this episode, I have just noticed that we are on day 1101, so I want to try to do a kind of a 1,000 days recap and show you what I'm working on or wanting to work on next. So I think that'll be kind of a interesting little video to share with all you guys. It's kind of a milestone kind of thing of being in this world for over 1,000 days now. So let's get going and check out all this stuff. I think we're gonna start here around in the base area. We'll go up here to the starter house where it all began. Added quite a bit of pathing through my area and haven't actually pathed all the way out to the spawn village. But this here is our first house. As you can see, it got pretty small on the inside here and we outgrew it and had to build a new one. Stables are pretty packed now too. I got 2 horses in almost every spot. Well, actually, I got a mule and a donkey in one of them. And then this one, I got a zombie horse that actually took me quite a while to try to get, because the guys that ride them usually have spears, and then you're always hitting the horses instead of the guys with the spears, so that sucks. But I'm pretty glad I got him. He's not that fast, but I just really liked him for the way he looks. Oh yeah, we gotta go back down this way. Ooh. Terry, what do you got for me? Anything? I've started to just call the Wandering Trader Terry. Gave him a name. He's got both kinds of moss. That's pretty cool, but I already got all that stuff. Thank you, Terry. This is our mine. I haven't done much with it, really. It's still just the staircase down. And it also holds our nether portal here. I think it was in episode 2 that we did this path and that cave entrance and this fishing pier here. I have plans for this that I want to try to make sure that it's well enclosed, and then I'll be able to let the Nautilus that I have free. Oh, looks like one of them already got free. Better go grab that and hook them back up. Tuna. Very first Nautilus. I even got a zombie Nautilus here too, and have able to grab another one while I was out looking for glow ink sacks. But I don't feel safe just letting them roam around in here, because I think you can get out like over that way and maybe out that way a little bit. I want to kind of close it in and make this like a little lake or pond kind of thing. All this copper is finally all oxidized. Well, not fully. That one still needs to go a little bit. But then episode 3 built this lighthouse that holds our mob spawners, our XP farm kind of thing. Quite a few frogs going around here now since I had to breed them up back here at home in that water there to get the different variants. So I take my tadpoles to different areas. But you can see this is pretty much empty. I've been taking the flesh out and making it into leather here and selling it back to the villagers. Let's head our way back up the hill here. I'm just really glad that I did decide to do a path all the way up the hill, because it would have been terrible to have to just keep running and jumping up that hill over and over and over again kind of thing. As you can see that I've been decorating along the path with all the different flowers and bushes and things like that, and making my small birch trees here. I think it was episode 4, I'm pretty sure it was, that we did this. A nice enchanting library here. I've done like some small changes, like my disenchantment table I put here, because then it looks like you're sitting here reading a book. Back here, I got my little secret library of all my enchanted books that I got going. And then in episode 5, I believe, is when we decided to move and upgrade into this bigger house here. I put a well out front. That way I didn't have to keep running all the way over to the water's edge to try to fill up my water buckets. I can just come here. It's a endless water supply. We got Winston here. He's been busy down in here. He's all done packing stuff. But been gathering lots of different wood types here from my hopper pots. Probably all need to be gone through again and get rid of some of the compostable stuff. I get lots of bone meal that way, as you can see. After the house, then I think I built a factory here. Still really happy with how this all turned out. I really like the new cinnabar block a lot. It's a more like bright and vibrant red than what we had with the mangrove wood. But yeah, both of these farms have been running. You can see quite a few stacks of frog lights have been coming in, and we've gotten quite a bit of honeycomb as well, so that's cool. Oh, it's getting dark already. Let me throw down my sleeping bag here real quick and see if I can take a nap. All right, let's grab that sleeping bag and we'll continue on the tour. Got a zombie piglin that somehow has made his way from way back in the portal here to over here. I named him Toby because he's just been wandering around. Like, first time I found him, he was way back over here in this oak and birch trees. And then he started coming up to the house a little bit, so that's when I named him, and he's just been kind of roaming around here. Hopefully he doesn't like bother the villagers or anything. I've started putting in these light posts that are also like area markers that show like this is the way to my settlement, this is the way to like the gold castle, and then this is the next area I want to go start working on is a port that's down this way. It's kind of a little bit of a travel from the base area here, but I've gone through and put a couple like boulders down here and like another one here. I could just like the way the mossy cobble looks. It just, I don't know, makes sense to be like a boulder out in the middle of nowhere. I decided that this was going to be the area I wanted to build my port in. As you can see out here in the distance in the water, that tower of blocks there, straight under that is where I believe it was the second trial chamber that we did, and that's probably the closest one to my base, so that's where I've also been gathering a lot of my copper. But as you can see, I haven't really done anything out here yet. I've just got it established that this is where I'm going to put it. And I'm thinking about putting some houses and trying to make it look like this. I found this picture online, and I just thought that would be really a nice little port or harbor looking village that would go here. As you can see, there's a giant ship out there, so maybe I'll even try to build one of my own that's in the harbor here, like is getting ready to like leave, like that one is already taken off and this one's getting ready, or this one just came in and that one's going out kind of thing. Not too sure yet, but I'm kind of excited on that to see what I can come up with out here. Take this real quick. A lot of these places are like areas I don't really want to go to, but I went through and named a bunch of them so that I know kind of like what it is that's there, and if I want to maybe go back there and build something, I can. But I'll take this quick way to get back to the spawn village. As you can see here, it's been pretty much untouched. But I want to come back here at some point and maybe like redo this village. I'm not sure what kind of style I want to go for, but I think it looks kind of neat. I got a horse here. All right, you see, come on, jump. Yeah, I know you can make it. There you go. We'll take him though to see like what kind of stuff I got going. Let's see, did I don't remember. I know I had a bridge idea I was going for over here. I don't know if I scrapped that. Yeah, it looks like I kind of scrapped it. But maybe I'll still do a bridge, because I think when we spawned more out that way. And I know it was just a little bit of a trip over here to this village, so maybe I won't. But if you see, going this way is the way I want to start, like, taking this village. Where I take the path I'm building from the village out. Goes up here. And then it's going to split. That this path up here, I want to maybe try to do, like, an Asian-inspired village up here. There's lots of room up here. And then I could build like a whole Asian city. That'll be nice to, you know, try different building techniques. There. Just trying to stay to the path even though I don't really have to. But it's going to go this way, and I'm thinking that I like these ruins that were part of the structures add-on that I've been using. And I was thinking maybe I want to try to like fix it up so that it's not ruins, like it's actually like maybe what it was intentionally supposed to be, or what I can gather it's supposed to be from the way it looks. I think that'll be a neat little project. But then from here, we're going to have to make a bridge, which will be another fun thing to build. Something different. It'll take us all the way across here and then this way towards our base. It's kind of a distance out to the base, but I think it's neat because it gives us like lots of opportunities to build stuff out here along this path. Took me quite a few like in-game days to actually make this whole path, because it goes so far back to like, you know, all the way back to spawn village. But then after that it's going to go up here and then around this way. There is also a little, I don't know what it is, like a little fort area or something that was part of this structure add-on as well, that had these houses in this well. I'll probably come back and redo a lot of these. Like, I don't like how clumped together it is right here. It makes going through here a little bit difficult. But there was this natural little hole in the wall cave that I thought would be neat to incorporate into the path, and then it would go up and out this way. And then I thought, instead of just taking the path like back along here, I could do this really cool like sky bridge kind of looking thing that'll wrap around the top part of the mountain here. you can see the water, and that castle is where I've been before. It's the one that's closest to my base. And this path actually goes like through there. So at one point I know I want to try to like redo that castle and maybe make it, more my own kind of thing. But I got a cool staircase here then that you can see that goes down. I don't know, I like the way that just looks. It's basic, simple, but I just really like it. And then going around through here, through this birch forest. Might have to stay at the castle up here. Looks like it's starting to turn nighttime. But yeah, path will go right along through here and right up to the back part of the castle. I've already kind of modified it a little bit, so now there's another gate leading in. But yeah, I'll just drop the horse off for it. He doesn't jump well, so I'll just let him go real quick and just sleep in the sleeping bag. Hopefully he doesn't move around and try to go away too much. Alright, good horsey. Okay, and then we keep going this way, and you can see the lighthouse over the trees there. You kind of see the starter house and my now house. So there's lots of different places that would look pretty cool to build around along this path. And I like the view that, this path gives me going back towards my base. I like seeing the factory and the smoke towers, smokestacks going up. But yeah, I got another post here so that this shows going back to my castle that I want to do over there. Or not, build it, but remodel it at least. Yeah, another boulder here I've been working on. I like how one of the add-ons I have lets you make these little stones. So I threw some of those in there as well. Kind of started gathering other animals like llamas and horses and just kind of putting them over here next to my house. Might have to make a bigger stables or something back here. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. But I have filled in that big hole that was behind the house here. Because I don't know, I wasn't really planning on doing anything with it. I thought about making it a mine at one point, but we got our mine just right over there, so I thought it'd just be like a little redundant. But I do want to show you something. I've been trying to keep it somewhat hidden, but also just making it be like a thing of the lore in this world. So I've never really said that I'm the one that's been building that castle over there. I've always just kind of made it seem that it's the villagers and they're doing their own thing kind of over there, while I'm doing my thing over here. So I kind of want to go show that to you because it is something that I have been working on. It actually holds my iron farm inside and also like villager trading hall kind of thing. Pretty happy with it, actually. It did take quite a while. We kind of went over the span of a couple different episodes. If you kind of noticed in the background, I've made it seem like they kind of abandoned the village, so this is kind of all crumbling and decaying out here, but it's like on the outskirts, because if you go like in towards the town more, you don't see any of the other buildings. They've all been taken down. And I really like the path here. I use like gold and just yellow carpet or yellow wool and yellow concrete powder. Getting the raw gold blocks, though, that was a real pain. I had to go out to a Badlands area and do a bunch of mining. But yeah, I even got a camel now. His name's Lumpy. I had him by the house for a long time, but he kept jumping over the fence over there and just wandering around. So I brought him down here because I can put the fence above it a little bit so he can't get out. But I got more horses going in here too, but it's kind of like, the castle stables. There's a door that is gonna lead to somewhere. I've already got it all like planned and everything. I'll give you a little peek, but we'll go into that probably in the next episode. I want to save something, and then that way I can actually incorporate more of the lore into it by doing so. But yeah, this is just the trading hall inside, and this is where I've been getting all my iron. I got all my guys. I got 2 guys living in there. It was just the way that, like, they bred and there was a baby and 2 of them jumped in there and then they grew up and they couldn't get out. I really like how that flag on the top turned out. It's just like 3 quartz slabs, and it just from down here, it looks like a flag blowing in the wind, which I thought was really cool. You got an iron golem out there. I wonder how that happened. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do next, though, is work out that way at that port and build that seaside village. Yeah, this is just, good little view of my area here. And then there's the castle there. Hopefully you'll be able to see like buildings poking out over those trees at some point, but I don't know. Like, it's kind of a little ways out there. But you can see the castle over there a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to go much higher when I build it. I might just like redo it and add different colors and stuff to it to just make it, I don't know, look a little bit different. But I haven't really planned it out too much yet. I'm not really sure on what I want to do for the paths going out there and stuff. Like, if I'm just going to leave it as path blocks like it is, or if I'm going to try to replace it with stuff like this. I think more of just in the out and open, it's going to be just the path block. And then as soon as you get closer to, like, villages like this or my village, you'll start seeing like, okay, this is where the path starts. Yeah, I guess it wasn't much of a video. I mean, it's kind of quick, but I just wanted to go over all the stuff that I've been thinking about and have planned in the future and what we've actually done and accomplished here in this 1,100 days. So if you're interested in where this is all going and you want to come back and see how things are going, that'd be great. Subscribe and keep you up to date on what's going on. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.